Kingpin called out Spider-Man, the Punisher, and Daredevil. He's the man without fear. I like Daredevil Born Again Season 1, Episode 2 better than Episode 1, but I still had some issues with it. Watch out for spoilers. Let's start with White Tiger Hector Ayala, a very cool character who uses a mystical amulet that gives him enhanced powers, but the story structure didn't present him in the best light. Hector goes down into a subway station and sees two guys beating up another guy. He intervenes, but one of the men get hit by a train. Those two men happen to be police officers, and Matt chooses to defend Hector. It's a solid plot, and Matt has to confront his own past and his feelings about vigilantism. But when McDuffie and Cherry visit Hector's wife and find the white tiger suit and the amulet, it's underwhelming. I should have been like, oh, that's the suit and the amulet he used while taking down 10 criminals in an alley. A connection should have been established first. We needed to see him in costume, fighting crime, so the arrest had impact, not just glimpses of White Tiger. This is a classic example of why show, don't tell is so important. I want to see it for myself. I don't just want him to talk about it. There's an anti-vigilante sentiment this season, which is creating a really good simmering conflict, but seeing Hector as just a good Samaritan first is limiting our understanding of him. Kingpin's mayor storyline continues to be the best part of the series so far. The political office drama is intriguing. Wilson Fisk is a monster trying to contain his base instincts. It's like House of Cards with vigilantes. He's managing his team, he's throwing his weight around, and his marital issues with Vanessa feels authentic. Matt's new supporting cast, Kirsten McDuffie, Private Investigator Cherry, and Heather Glenn all just feel flat to me. McDuffie set up Matt with Heather and it happened so fast. That's what makes them feel like plot devices. Look at Claire Temple as an example of how to do a side character right. It felt like she had her own life before Matt came crashing into hers. Maybe if they showed some residual effects McDuffie experienced that night after Bullseye attacked Josie's bar, I'd connect with her more, but right now I don't know her and I want to. The same goes for Cherry. The scene where he tells Matt he knows this case hits close to home and how he prefers this version of Matt in a normal suit doesn't land because we don't know their relationship. How did Cherry find out about Daredevil? Why does he feel this way about vigilantism? It all feels so flat now. Heather is nice, but she just seems like a normal woman and we don't see their relationship develop. The therapist angle has potential and the Wilson and Vanessa marriage counseling scene was a standout. Ben Urich's niece Bibi is one of the best additions. She's lively and motivated and she brings a new energy to the show. She goes into the lion's den to get the truth and there's built-in drama with Kingpin because of what he did to her uncle. I hope we get to see her and Matt together soon. The fight scene at the end was brutal and I love seeing Matt unleash. He's got a lot of rage building up inside and he's still got that devil in him. I'm gonna be nice and give this episode an 8 because it was better than episode 1, but it's lacking in many areas. Kingpin, his team, and BB are all great, but Matt's personal life needs some help. I'm still hoping that Daredevil Born Again gets better with time, but let me know what you think